Hi, welcome to Every Breath You Take Guitar Lesson 1. This first lesson will be bars 1 through 8, and the next lessons will continue until you learn bar 59, the last bar of this song. And this is going to be the whole melody as a solo guitar instrumental for acoustic guitar. This won't be the electric guitar track for someone to sing over. And this is going to take several lessons. I've done an arrangement of this, which is also a video on this channel. Watch it in high def and full screen so you can see the notes to help learn this. The lessons will also have the tab at the bottom of the screen. And this is a beautiful song, but it's not difficult. It's pretty easy. You'll find, though, that I'm explaining things as if you're new to guitar, and many of you can just skip over the obvious stuff. Now, there are no 5-fret spreads or anything hard going on. But I have noticed that even the best guitar lessons that are done in a series so that you can learn a whole song always have a lot of views for the first lesson, fewer for the second, and fewer for the third, and so on. In other words, very few are learning a whole song. Most just settle for learning the intro or the most famous riff of a song. The result is that there are lots of guitar owners who know riffs from many different songs, but very few who can actually play a song all the way through. And I hope that you decide to be one of those who can actually play a song all the way through. Once you can do that, you won't settle for just riffs and intros anymore. Now, all of this song is played on the first 4 frets, except for one bend at the 5th fret. The guitar is a Takamine TC-132EC, and it's in standard tuning. And I'm going to show you the picking pattern for your right hand, but remember, without exception, this is done the standard way. The 3 bass strings are played with your right thumb, and the 3 high strings are played with your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers. Your right hand pinky finger does nothing at all in this song. Because this is standard, I'm not going to spend much time on it. You'll just have to play it over and over until you get it. Fortunately, it's not a hard one. The only hard thing about it is just keeping it going. I'm using a capo, or as they say today, a capo, at the 2nd fret. When you use a capo, tablature indicates fret numbers by counting from wherever the capo is. You don't count from the nut. So looking at the tablature, it would go like this. This is fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, and so on. Place your left hand 3rd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, like this. Your middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, like this. And try to hold your fingers as close to the fret as you can. Hold this position and play bars 1 and 2 like this. This is 1. So on the first 2 bars, they're the same, and the second 2 bars, your 1st finger is on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your pinky finger is on the 4th string, 4th fret. Now the first 2 bars are identical, and then bars 3 and 4 are identical. Below are bars 5, 6, 7, and 8. Before we start them, I want you to notice the symbol between bars 7 and 8. You play right on through this, remembering that it's there. So when you see this again later on, it'll be between bars 15 and 16 in the next lesson, but then it will be facing backwards. It's kind of like bookends. It's a repeat sign. When you see it between 15 and 16, it means play right up to this symbol, then go back and start with 8. And repeat 8 through 15. And this time when you get to 15, play on through it. It's just a way to save paper so you don't have to write sections played the same way over and over again. So let's start with bar 5 at the lower left of the screen. Remember that you have to practice this until it's second nature. That means that somewhere along the line you may get a divorce. But I'd say keep playing until the day you either can play the picking pattern or find that you have to go to court. Then resume practicing when you get settled into your new apartment. If you're young or unmarried, your family and friends will probably try to stage an intervention. but you've got to be tough. Don't let anybody stop you. Besides, you're going to learn this long before any of that happens. Place your third finger left hand on the 5th string, 3rd fret, like this, and you're going to leave it there for the whole bar. Next thing you're going to play when you do it, it's actually the 3rd string open. Then you play the 2nd string, 3rd fret, with your pinky finger. Notice you've left that 5th string, 3rd fret down the whole time. And then you've just rocked your finger, your pinky finger to your 1st finger, back and forth. Now we're going to the 6th bar. Leave your middle finger down for the 6th bar on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, for the whole bar, and it should sound like this. Then the 7th bar is the same as the 1st and 2nd, so by now you've probably got that down pretty good. Now for bar 8. See that little curved line on the 2nd string between the 2nd string open and the 2nd string 1st fret? You'll see it again down there on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret going to the 3rd string open. The 1st is a hammer-on and the 2nd is a pull-off. And now how do you tell the difference between a hammer-on and a pull-off? Well, you can't hammer on ending with an open string. And you can't pull off a finger to a higher fret. Now, to do that hammer on, you have to bring your 1st finger down vertically and so hard that the string continues to ring. Now going to the pull-off, that pull-off on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, it's just the reverse. You pull your finger away so quickly that the string continues to ring. And that's bars 1 through 8. And I want to add a tip. Sing this in your mind as you play it. It lets you know where you are in the song, and at the same time allows you to place emphasis where Sting does.